Well, Nick, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think you ought to be careful with them cameras. Because it always seems to happen that when you're walking around with a camera, you always bump into things because you aren't looking around where you're going. That's what I say when I see people walking around with a camera. I don't know what to make of it anymore because they sucked all the ontology out of me. And now I'm just a what, Nick? A lifeless blob of carotene, a lifeless blob of carotene, a lifeless blob of Blarentine, a king-a-ling, a bing-ding, flong, blong, ging, gong, sicky, 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 thong, pneumonia. You like that little poem, man?
I like it very much.
Well, that's very good, you know. Because, you know, when I tell a little story, I'll tell a little story. Well, yes, and when I'm telling a little story, or a fable, if you will, you see, I always appreciate a good audience, you know, very appreciative and no criticism and no censorship and all that. Cat, because, well, you know, when I'm doing something, you know, there ought to be a law against that censorship stuff, you know. It's just like cutting stuff out, you know. And it's just not working, I'll tell you. It's just not working. Oh, my Aunt Mavis, she made a little video, and we had the cows sticking their noses up. Oh, I won't go into it, but you know what those folks do, you know, down there. Oh, you ought to see them. You ought to see them, man. I tell you, you ought to see them, because you never believe your eyes until you've seen them. Because I'll tell you, you know, I told people about him before. Yeah, I told them all right. And they listened to every word I said. And they just nodded and nodded. And then, you know, they expressed good admiration for the story. And then they sort of fell into a very cryptic kind of hypnosis that just sort of captured their brains and turned them around, and they